Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to College Football 25, and welcome back to the Kent State Dynasty. Year one has went well for us so far. We're 5-2, and we're 2-1 in the conference, and we have a pretty big matchup against the West Michigan Broncos, who are 3-0 in the conference now. In this episode, I want to take a little more time showing you guys the prospects and whatnot. So I think for this episode, we might do less. We might focus less on the West Michigan as far as like gameplay, and we're gonna focus a little more on recruiting and around the league here today. So, of course, Campbell Jr. is doing really well. It's Western. I'm sorry. It's Western Michigan. But yeah, anyway, so let's take a look at the recruits. That's how we'll start this off. Thanks to you guys in the comments, you kind of persuaded me to get a little more aggressive. And so now I have a bunch of 3 stars kind of filled up here. And you guys were right. We definitely have shots at 3 stars. Even you guys were saying we could even get 4 and 5 stars. But to me, that is just unrealistic. Even if it's possible in the game, I personally don't want to do that. That just makes no sense for a 5-star caliber player to go to such a small school where he would get no, eyes on. So 3-star recruits I feel is realistic for us to try and snag up. I know some of our conference has done it. So see, like right here, Eastern Michigan's gotten one, Central Michigan, Akron. So I have no issues with snagging one of my own as well, or multiple. Now we are sitting at the bottom of the bottom when it comes to our class so far, which is worrying me a little bit, but maybe it's, it'll get better with time. As you can see, our 4 recruits so far here are Rinbolt, Gizzy, Wills, and then Knapp. So 2 defensive players, 2 offensive players, one of those being a 3-star quarterback, which is awesome. But we are also looking good at getting Madison Stockton, Timmy Davis, and Pat Clemens, who literally has nobody really going after it. It looks like Purdue has offered him a scholarship. No one has offered Stockton. He's like kind of falling through the... So we're in battles with Purdue for sure here, but we have a good lead, and we've sent the house. For Kinley, this was a guy I was going to see, it doesn't look like we have a shot at him. Of course, we got Carlos Rinbolt. We are also trying to get George Herrera. No one has offered him a contract. We have dominated this, but I'm just trying to get him wrapped up as fast as possible. We do have him flying out at some point. I can't remember. Can't remember. Oh, it's week 10. But also, we have him fully scouted, so I don't feel like we've shown him. But hit power, all these are pretty good for considering, our team. Coming out of the gate, he'll have, 80 speed, 87 acceleration. So he's looking like a speed, like a finesse speed guy. He's got 72 finesse, which means his power's probably going to be a little on the weaker side. His strength is a little bit on the weaker side, but he has recoup. He has DL rally and clear headed, which I don't know what any of those mean by the names yet. So, and you can't click on them to see. But I think this guy is so good. I'm excited to get him if we can. 6'4", 266. I mean, George Herrera would be fantastic, I think. We got Conte Duval and Spencer Godwin among the 2 stars that it looks like we're going to go ahead and win out. No one's even offering any of these players. We got DJ Isaac as well. Now, we haven't scouted him much. He is pretty slow, which is kind of, I don't know. The speed alone, man, you know, maybe I hope he can run routes. That's all I'm going to say. Hope he's like a Wes Welker who can run routes. But then we move down to the 1-stars, which I'm not going to bore you guys with too much. But we did end up losing out on one of the 3-star guys that we were going for, but I've already removed him off the thing. Oh man, I wish I would have kept him. I'll have to look back. I want to see how good he ends up being. But yeah, anyway, so that's what we're looking like there. Before we get into the gameplay part of this, wanted to take a look at, I guess we could take a look at top 25. So Oregon is undefeated right now. So is Utah. Outside of that, everyone's lost. We played Penn State, got destroyed by them. So far, you know, pretty good board for 25. Nothing too crazy. Liberty in the top 25 is pretty insane. Now remember, guys, there's a 12-team playoff. I'm so excited for the playoffs. College football has playoffs. Like, that's amazing. So I guess it would end here. I don't know if it goes by rank or can other, I don't really know how it's going to work, but if it was this, then I guess this is the teams that would make the playoffs. I don't know how that works necessarily, but interesting for sure. I'd say yeah, okay, Michigan's right there. I was about to say. Yeah, there's no surprising team. Liberty being in there is pretty surprising. CUSA team. But yeah, no too big surprises here. So there's the top 25. For the Heisman watch, we have Oregon's Dylan Gabriel, who's looking like he could win it. You can see his stats down there last week. Colorado State wide receiver is in there, and he's 75 overall. Wow, that's insane. And then you have Georgia Tech's Haynes King and Gary Bohannon, and then Carson Beck. So there you go. All right, so that's that. Let's take a little bit of a deeper dive into our team. Just our team performance. So Tommy's struggling with the interceptions, you know. I'm role playing, so it's his fault, but let's be honest, a little bit of it is falling on me, just a little bit, but it's because it's a new game. Don't worry, this will get ironed out eventually. JD Sherrod has taken some snaps. He's definitely struggled a little bit more, but in the run game, Garcia, Thomas, you know, he gets half of what Garcia gets, which is kind of exactly what I want to happen. Garcia's played well. I mean, 5, you know, yards a carry, 4 rushing touchdowns. I don't know why this is red. Coaching percent. It says it doesn't tell me what he needs, but I'm hoping. Well, he's a senior, so I guess it doesn't matter. He's gonna be leaving anyways. But maybe that's why they don't have the deal breaker there, because he's a senior. It doesn't really matter. Then again, this is a sophomore and his is red, so I'm not too sure what that means. Honestly. But anyways, so there's rushing. Not too crazy for rushing. For Batten, I've said it before, he's had a very breakout year. I mean, double the receptions that McCray has, which is quite insane because McCray is supposed to be our guy, you know. It says we have a deal breaker that we don't meet with him. I'm not too sure what that means necessarily. Also, I haven't been able to upgrade any of the players. I'm not too sure how, like, why that is. I don't know if it's because we're just not playing good, or I'm not sure, but like you can see at the top right of the screen, he only has 1 of those points. Not too sure what they're called, but one of the stars or whatever. So I haven't been able to upgrade any players. So again, I don't know how that works yet. Um, but our three go-to targets are our 1 and 2 wide receiver, and then our tight end and junker. But yeah, so that's about it. Let's see. Did Batten have any? Any? I mean, no. Like, he's had a phenomenal year so far, but oh wow, his are cheaper, which makes sense. So he's almost about to be able to get an upgrade. Okay. Interesting. But he's capped off. I wonder why he's so capped off so low. Is it because of his dev trait? I don't know. Because, I mean, he is what? A 3-star out of high school. So, like, I wonder why his IQ is... Or, excuse me, his power is... Hands. I guess maybe it determines on what kind of player they are. So, he's a deep threat. You would think his speed would be as quickness is already capped off. I don't know. There's a lot I got to learn about this game, man. That's one of the reasons why I'm so excited. To be honest, it's because everything's so new to me. But yeah. Moving over to, let me not disrespect the O-line. Who's given up a lot of sacks? Well, this guy right here is giving up the most. Too long. Giving up 4. He is probably, if I had to guess, a tackle. I don't know necessarily. He's our center. Why is our center giving up the most tackles? That's worrisome. He has a lot of abilities. But moving over to the defense, Dallas Branch, man, he has played phenomenal. We've seen a lot of highlights if you're paying attention during the clips I show, man. I feel like he deserves some upgrades, man, but I don't think he's going to be getting any. And he is a senior, so this is about it. But either way, he's played phenomenal. 45 tackles, leading the team with a sack. Oliver has 6 sacks. He leads in the sack category for the team. I don't think he has, and yeah, he doesn't even have a 1. That's so crazy to me. It's because he's normal dev. That's what it is. So, even though he's having a breakout year, he's not going to grow that much. We're not really getting many interceptions. We have spread a few out throughout the team, but there's not really a standout guy there. So yeah, this is where we're standing for stat category. As far as kicking goes, Andrew Glass, our senior kicker, has done a good job. He's done a good job indeed. So he's only missed 1 field goal attempt, and he's only missed 1 extra point. So that's going to do it for, I guess, the wrap up around. Oh, wait, you know what? One last thing I want to see. Just to show you guys, let's see how we're doing for stats compared to our conference. Because I want to see, are we at least kind of in the running? So we're at the bottom. We're at the bottom for passing yards. Okay, I guess really I want to see the attempts. So yeah, okay, they're getting way more attempts than we are. So we may have to increase the quarter length. So I'll increase it by 1, probably like 1 minute. That's what I like to do. We are definitely the lowest starting, and it's close between us and Western Michigan. So I would like to see, I guess, what about our running? Is it just because we run it a lot more? So if I see one of our guys up here and that's just not the case. See, so you can see Western Michigan, Jalen Buckley, their run team. That's why their quarterback's low, but we are even down. low between the carries. So that indicates to me we need to increase the time. And honestly, I'm okay with doing that. And so that's what we'll do. Batten with 40 recs. He is second. I told you, man. Batten, Isaiah Batten, man. He is having a breakout year. He's been very good for us. So we're going to try. We're going to try quarter length with 1 added minute to it and see how that does for us as we try to find that sweet spot for the rest of our series going on the channel and this series. So Oliver leads the MAC in sacks, but not for much longer if he doesn't get one soon. Doing a pace is there. For interceptions, Jordan Hansen. Keep an eye on him. He's looking really good. And, that'll do it for that. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we need this win. This is very important. We are facing Western Michigan, who look really good. I don't really know if we can beat them or not. Let's see if they have any injuries, and then let's get into the highlights of this game. For this episode, I want to try this out, kind of see. I do this every now and again. You know, I like to give you guys a little bit of everything as far as the type of content. They do have an injury. Tyson Lee. But anyways, what I was saying is, so for this next part, the gameplay commentary, I'm just going to give you guys gameplay with no commentary. I'm going to let the commentary team talk over, and you guys just get the highlights of the game. I like to mix it up. Sometimes, you know, I'll do this every now and again where I just give you guys gameplay, because I know sometimes, you know, you like to just see gameplay, especially with a new game like this. And sometimes it's cool to hear the actual commentating team. But so that's going to do it for me on the mic. Let's get into Western Michigan and try and beat these guys.
Where is Waldo Stadium? Kalamazoo, Michigan. It is the home of the Western Michigan Broncos, and the fans have been eager for this showdown for a while. Today, an inter-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the Kent State Golden Flashes taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Golden Flashes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback checking off. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quickly complete. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I love working the slot receiver. You see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in his...
On 3rd down, going up top. They've got the screen set up. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these 3rd and shorts, and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the...
And he'll find the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State!
Making your situation really good on the next down.
Hand off from the shotgun. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos!
And this running back is so dangerous, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field, that time the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that.
They're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They were all over him. He's going to pass. It's complete to the left. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll just keep slinging it. Makes the grab over the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Man, I just love the execution.
Down. Trying play action. Going over the top. And it's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
What great
The give is to Garcia. Got enough for the first down. At the 35, he's got room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Range, wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. To the air, it's Ulatowski. A little screen to the running back. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offense a success on 3rd down. You can tell.
like finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kent State! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective. Looking for a gap, it's Buckley. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Gets open down the middle. They get him down after he makes the catch. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the...
Just a short gain there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The give to the back. At midfield, he's got room. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Movement here from the tight end.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful...
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's caught downfield. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. Guys, that'll do it for the quarter, and it's Kent State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Fires into the end zone. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a... But you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck-it-up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
On this drive, they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He tries to take the top off. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown Broncos. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished. This offense obviously...
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll go to Garcia. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
At this point of the game, the offense...
He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? Just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And they'll
find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on this all week. You know you're going for it on 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's got it, and they convert. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
You know, you always talk about a risk.
Dropping back, it's Ulatowski. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. To the air on 1st down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting...
Fires the pass, intercepted. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Kent State. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And, man, the offense has the lead, has the football. All you got to do is run the clock out, maybe be conservative, run the football. They chose to throw, and the defense makes them.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
My oh my. So after the beatdown of Western Michigan, it was actually very close for the majority of the game, but if you looked at the scoreboard, you would think it was a beatdown. We got good news. Timmy Davis is coming to Kent State. He just committed. This is like, I think, the biggest guy on the roster here. Or not the biggest guy on the roster. The biggest guy we were going for. Oh my goodness. We're going to take a look at him a little deeper so we can get to know him. We're now 6-2. We're 6-2 and we're 3-1 in the MAC, man. We're third in the MAC. We're looking good. All right, we are looking good for a team that was 1-11 a year ago. And I'll be honest with you, it's not like we're dominating these games. I mean, we're playing against teams that are around the same level as us overall. Their rosters look similar, and we're just winning close games. Oh! Player of the week! Dallas Branch! I'm telling you, we keep bringing his name up. 1 interception, 4 tackles, and a defensive touchdown. Player of the week in the MAC, of course. And, before we do anything, let's take a look at what... Ooh! Top 25 polls and... Player of the week. What does that mean? Top 25. Don't tell me. Are we in the top 25? Ain't no way we're ranked, right? There ain't no way we're ranked. Wait, is that what it was saying? Are we ranked, bro? No, we're not. There's no way we're ranked. There's no way. So why was it telling me to... Oh, college football playoffs. Oh, snap. These are the playoff polls. Okay, so they open up around this point. So if it ended, why are there 25? So would this be the playoff polls? College football playoff polls. Would it end here? The top 12? Oh, man, interesting. So who's in... Liberty is in the playoff talk? Oh, my goodness. That's crazy. Okay, so we're clearly not, which I don't think we deserve to be. But interesting. Okay, so we have playoff polls. And of course we got the player of the week, but conference standing, we are 3rd. Okay, also want to see what happened around the league real quick last week. So let's go to scoreboards and week 9 wrap up. So week 9 in the top 25, which is what we like to cover. Liberty beat Kennesaw State. Pittsburgh falls to Syracuse. Oh, Syracuse is 7-0. Yikes! Watch out for Syracuse, maybe. Are there any upsets? Oh, Michigan. That one, Texas, okay. Penn State falls to Wisconsin. Ooh, interesting, okay. Oregon still undefeated, 8-0. They beat Illinois. Ole Miss wins a little bit. It was a struggle for them, but Alabama loses to Missouri. Alabama just outside that playoff window. They got time to recover, but yikes. LSU falls to Texas A&M. Texas A&M's looking really good. Miami beats Florida State. And UCF falls to BYU. So there you go. That's the top 25 of last week. We are in week 10 and we have a bye. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to handle the recruiting and fast forward it for you guys, and then we'll wrap it up with that, discussing the recruiting and whatnot. So give me 1 second and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so I finished up the recruiting what am I talking about? Sorry. I finished the recruiting for this week. It is late. Okay, I've been playing this game for way too long. But here we are so far. Kind of like to just do it from the order of their national rank. So we got Stockton. It's looking pretty good in our favor. We're the only one to have given him an offer. We got Timmy Davis. So Timmy Davis is the newest commit, at least verbally he's committed. And I wanted to kind of show we have him fully scouted. The only thing he has is clear-headed. Now his abilities he can earn, I'm pretty sure, as he grows as a player. Hopefully he does. But mentals you can't ever get, so at least he has one there. He's looking like a blocker. I don't, yeah, like maybe a guard. I mean, maybe he can even play tackle. I guess we'll have to see, right? He's definitely O-line. Timmy Davis is definitely going to be an O-lineman, an agile O-lineman. We'll obviously have to see the rest of his stats that we can't see now. But Timmy Davis, man, that should be good. So pretty excited to have him. Moving over, we're trying to get this guy Pat Clemens. We don't know too much. We know that we're in competition with Purdue. We have him 40% scouted. So we know that he has safety valve and he has 88 acceleration, and we know his speed is gonna be like, it could be 100 to like 88, I would have to say. So like, we know this guy's gonna be fantastic. Like, I really want this guy. I'm actually the most excited about this guy right here, Pat Clemens. 5'10", 198. He's literally the perfect build. Perfect. I mean, he can catch. He's like Christian McCaffrey, bro. Like, he is basically Christian McCaffrey. I hope we can get him. I really do. We're doing everything that we can to try and get him. Then we have Morgan Kinley we're trying to get. He's a newer guy that we put on here, but no one's offered him anything, so we shot up to the list. So the 3-star, we're actually kind of we're having more success than I thought we would with 3 stars. But he is a safety that is gonna have he's gonna be he could play corner. He could be a very tall corner, 6'2" corner, and 91 acceleration. That speed's gotta be somewhere, I would guess, in the 80s, high 80s, right? Maybe. Change of direction's really good, so this could. His man's a 70. Zone may be worse. You definitely play this guy at corner if we had to. So I really want this guy as well. Obviously, we got Carlos Rinbolt, which we looked at. I didn't look at much of him though. So he has off-platform and magician. I don't know what those mean yet. But for his mentals, he has 2 mentals: road dog and winning time. That's amazing, right? He's considered a 3-star bust, but not for our team. Like, he's got 91 throw power. He's gonna be a scrambling quarterback. 86 speed, 89 acceleration. Like, dude, sign me up for Carlos Rinbolt. I can't wait to be playing with this guy. He's definitely going to be our starting quarterback at some point in the future. The only thing that has me a little bit concerned is his deep throw accuracy isn't on the chart, so maybe that means he has bad deep throw. I don't know. And also his under pressure is pretty bad. So outside of that, man, dude, he looks to be really good. Not too really sure what's going on with this guy. He has a deal breaker that we don't meet, so it's kind of weird that he's even considering us, but I don't know. He's on there. Then we have Tremaine Earl. This is a guy we just put on. We shot up to his third because he doesn't have any offers. Maybe we can persuade him to come play for us. We're late to the race, but we're still in the race, and he looks really good. We don't have him scouted much, but he does look good for from what I can see. And we need a right tackle, so you know that makes sense. Then we got George Herrera. That I am so pumped for this guy. It looks like we can win. Hopefully, he's coming to visit week 10. Right, we're getting really close there. And we have him fully scouted. We know that he has clear-headed in DL rally. We don't know what this means quite yet, but 80 speed. He's going to be more of a finesse guy, it looks like. But nonetheless, really excited. Then the last guy we'll cover is Spencer Godwin, a tight end that's looking like we're going to get. Not too much. We know he has team player, but we don't really know too much about him. But he looks to be a pretty good 2-star, so excited for that. So there it is, guys. That is our top recruits that we're looking at. I'm not going to bother going through the 1-stars quite yet. We're going to go ahead and wrap this episode up. I hope you guys did enjoy. Let's just take a look real quick at, you know, Tommy 10 and 13. I mean, you know, he's a wild card, you know. What can you do? He's a wild card, but nonetheless, we're having fun playing with him. I think I don't know how to feel about him. He's good and he's bad. He's good and he's bad. I did enjoy the quarter length at 10 minutes. So far, it seems to be the most realistic that we're going to get. So we're going to keep that in mind going forward. And if it changes, it'll change. You know, I'll change where I feel necessary. No one is upgradable. I would hope that it would tell me when they are. Right, and this isn't the only way to do it, is by looking. I'm pretty sure they'll just tell you when they're upgradable, but yeah. Isaiah Batten is 50 receptions on the year. Now listen, I want to know what the record is for receptions, because I'm pretty sure he has beaten it. Well, hold on. He can actually get an upgrade. So why didn't it notify me? I don't like that. Am I really going to have to go through each player to find out? So Batten, I mean, he's a senior, right? Yeah, so, I mean, you know, hey, why not? It'll help us. Let's just give him... He's so elusive already, and that's why. Let's, we can only do this one or this one. So let's do route running. Oh, wait. It's not letting me, Oh, I guess maybe there's a certain time frame where you're allowed to buy them. I don't know how this works. It says I have 2 up there for Isaiah Batten, but maybe you can only do that in the off season. That would make more sense on why it didn't tell me. Okay. Well, then he's not going to get any of those anyways. I want to see what the school's records are for Kent State season-wide, because I feel like 50's got to be pretty high up there, right? Pretty high up there. Possibly a record, a chance to break a record. Let's see. So last year, or well, not last year, like 3 years ago, Dustin Crum set the record. Okay. For receptions, it's, oh, jeez Louise, never mind, 103. Yikes, yeah. Yeah, you're halfway there, my guy, but just definitely past halfway of the season, so. All right, I don't think we're going to be breaking any of these records. Receiving yards, definitely not. Interesting. I'm hoping when we do our team builder series that these start completely blank. I have a feeling it's not going to be that way, and it's going to be based on whatever team you take over. If that is the case, I think this is going to be the team that we take over here, so I don't know, though. I haven't decided quite yet. But anyways, Kent State, not looking like we're going to be breaking any of these records anytime soon. Maybe the sack record. But, okay. We're going to end this one here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. We are 6-2. And we are coming to the end of our first season, where we got 4 more games to go. Got Ohio, Miami University, Ohio, Miami, Akron, and then Buffalo. So, we'll see what happens. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know what you think, and have a great day.